going to share the screen. And here we go. So we've got red folder news today. And we've got okay, the red folder news has already happened, right? 8:30 and then 10 a.m. We have like some orange folder news, which kind of sometimes means something and sometimes doesn't. So we'll have to see how that goes. And oh my god, US30 is just tanking. So let's go over to the charts and we'll get set up here. So US30 is just tanking right now, which is fine. What time's this? 12. Okay, so 7 to there. I'm surprised it's tanking so much normally. And yeah, it didn't really do anything for this news. Huh. I guess that's okay. And this guy here is okay. So, wow, that is huge. So Tokyo range is huge in the NASDAQ. And then this guy's breaking out. Okay. So, wow, I'm surprised US30 is moving so much. What is going on with US30? We'll just throw that there for now. Let's put a red one on here. And change the color with this guy. Okay, so we're all set up. We're waiting around. We got one more minute here for our US30 setup. And I'm on my 100K count again today. So I'm going to go in with 15 lots on the US30 trade. If you're on 50K, well, if you're just starting out, I would recommend just trade on one lot until you're confident with clicking buy and sell. But yeah, US30 with 50K, I say like 6 lots is good. You know, you can get a little move out of it and still make pretty good money with it. So let's see here. Okay. So our US30, this is it here. We're gonna go down to the 1 minute chart. Put our line there, and then this is 930s up here. Yeah, so pretty big level range there. And you can see the green line is right at the bottom of the Tokyo range. So this could be a while before we get a trade out of this one, but we'll have to see. I'm guessing we're just going to go back up. So let's see here. Yeah, there's fair value gaps all the way through here. So we'll probably go up to here. So here's a high risk trade if you just want to jump in right now. It's probably likely going to go up here and then probably back down, or who knows, maybe it'll go and take out the top of the Tokyo. I think I'm just going to jump in that trade because it does look pretty good. I'm just going to click buy there. So I'm in it and let this one go for a bit here. Yeah, so I just jumped in a trade really quick here. Oh, it's back down to our entry. So I'm pretty sure things are going to go like this and then back down. We'll have to wait and see. Okay, I'm going to take 50% profits on this guy here. Boom. Okay, I'm at 100% now on this one. That was quick. Okay. We got our first trade within 2 minutes of the open, or 4 minutes of the open. That's hilarious. Okay, so this one, I would say it's pretty much taken out, so we can just delete that now. And and likely, well, we should look at all this here because there might be, yeah, there's little wee gaps in here. There's this one's taken out. There's one gap right here. You can consider this a gap. So price might come up to the VWAP and even like wick past it. But I think it looks like we're going to come up to here and then back down, or it could come down from where we are now. But we'll just wait around and see. Our next US30 trade, if we do get one, it could be a long time before that happens. So the NASDAQ trade might play out first. Yesterday's soccer game was my son had a soccer game yesterday. We had to drive 3 hours there and then 3 hours back. The game was like an hour long. They lost 12-2 yesterday. So a lot of crying on the way home because they're a bunch of 10-year-olds, right? So yeah, it's pretty rough on him when he loses like that. But he's playing like the highest division for U11. I think it's called like Division A or something. So, and their team's like one of the worst ones in the league. So, anyways, I guess it's a good year for learning. Yeah, it looks like we could possibly turn down from here with US30. The Nasdaq. I'm surprised there wasn't a bigger move at 8:30 when we had all this red folder news this morning. Not that big of a move. Like this is 8:30 right here. So yeah, just like a continuation of the little uptrend it had there. It took out the Tokyo high at 9 a.m. Yeah, but no big, huge candles. That's kind of strange. So I guess trading could be pretty good today if it didn't make its move during that red folder news. This guy, we'll just put this here. This is not the setup, I got to remember. So I'll just move that down there because we still have another 10 minutes for the NASDAQ setup. Normally, it'll find its bottom or top at 9:45, the NASDAQ. Like the institutions are like basically it means like they're in the market. This guy doesn't really know what he's doing. So you could do, I don't know if I want to call that. We'll say like a very, very high risk short here in US30. I'm definitely not taking it, but the odds are it's going to come back down. It looks like it's having some problems here. But there's all these little fair value gaps up there that it could just wick up there. Like US30 loves to do that. Just it wicks, takes out the fair value gaps, and then goes back down. And if you're in this trade here, I'll look for where you could sell. Yeah, so it'd probably come down to here. Oh, it's almost there. Down to there would be where you definitely want to get out of that trade. It's likely gonna just go like this and then probably back up, or who knows, maybe it'll start trading down here. We will have to see. Actually, gold made a move last night or this morning. So gold did good. The 8:30 red folder news, it pumped. I noticed that because when I logged in, it was the gold was on my chart. Okay, so if you're in this trade, I would take like 50% profits here just because that is like really high risk trade. And then at least if it does shoot back up, then you have some kind of profit. If it shoots back up, just get out where you got in. Which I think was around here somewhere. Yeah, so it's back to where we got in there. Well, I didn't take the trade, but yeah, so I'd get out of that thing because who knows? This one looks like it's going to go sideways here. It's doing a lot of neutral candles. US or Nasdaq probably will go to the VWAP. Oh, I don't have the VWAP over here. Let's put it on. There it is. It's up there. Okay. This VWAP's really thin for some reason. Let's edit it a bit. There we go. So I was contemplating last night, um, if I should change the pricing on things. Like the VIP is always going to be 47 bucks a month because I think that's like a really good deal for people. But I was thinking, I was listening to some like people that just promote the schools where I built this system, right? Or not system, but the course and stuff. It's called School, and I was listening to some people that promote it, and they're talking about like how to grow a good school community and all that kind of stuff. And most of them recommended like giving away, you know, like whatever your product is, like give most of it away for free for 7 days because they have like a 7 day trial option. So that's what I was thinking of doing is doing just a 7 day trial and 47 bucks a month. That's it. So no $1, no 120 or whatever it is to buy the course, and then just the VIP thing. So I think that would work out better for the people that want to promote, and definitely like of course I'm promoting it, right? Um and then they get in there and they could actually get the course and stuff. So I'd have to figure something out like they get the 5 days of lessons. And then I'm gonna add 3 models that'll just be available for the VIPs, which is basically, like what I'm doing right here in these videos is the models, right? So I'll add that to the course, but then only VIP would get access to it. And then I was thinking I'll have it open so they can only open 1 day at a time. So they're doing day 1, and then on the second day, day 2 would open, so people don't rush through the course. Because 'cause I've had that problem as well, is people just rushing through the course, and then, like some people say, "Oh, I remember," but I think it'd be hard to remember if you're just rushing through it in 1 day, right? Or a couple days. So I think that's a good idea, is to do that, and then basically give them, like, 7 days of content to get through, and, yeah, because in sales, that's, like, the best thing to do is give people, like, extreme value for free. So I'm thinking of doing that, and, yeah. Okay. So good thing we took this little trade here and got out of it because it's totally just going sideways now. We got a nice little trade here. So we've done 2 trades so far, and it's 9:42. So that's a pretty good start to the day. The Nasdaq is holding support on the VWAP here. So we'll have to see what happens over the next 2-3 minutes with this. Do we start to get bodies of candles below the VWAP? And then if that happens, we're probably gonna go lower, but I think that the VWAP, like right here, I think this is our bottom, and then we'll just go back up. So let's find some fair value gaps above price. Yeah, look at that. There's some nice ones here. And I'm gonna just put it right there, but it goes up to here, but I'll put it there. And then this guy now is coming up to the green line. Okay. Yeah, just wait. Like, don't jump in there just yet. Because it could just come down. Because I think that yeah, it was US30 or sorry, Nasdaq's already taken out the, Tokyo high. So really it has no reason to go up here again, but it has a reason to go here, but not all the way up to the green line there. So likely it could we could be trading short in the Nasdaq. We'll have to wait and see. Yeah, and it's been bullish pretty much all morning here from 6 a.m. It's just been pumping up. And then Asia went sideways, London was down, and then this is yesterday. Yeah, so it looks like we're going to be trading short today. Maybe, who knows? It's kind of too early to call. Okay, US30 has taken out this fair value gap here and it's touched the VWAP. Okay, I'm going to delete this line because I don't want to confuse people if they come in late. Okay, so We are we got 15 more seconds here, and then this could be our bottom. We'll have to see. Okay, so there you go. Uh, who knows? We'll have to see. If it starts going sideways here, then it could actually go back up. This guy here, you could do a high risk short here if you want. Um, there, let's go see how far it went up though. Did it get this? Yeah, so it took out this fair value gap. There's one more fair value gap up here. So let's just put a line up there. So remember, but yeah, you could do a high risk short here. It still hasn't taken this out. So the odds are it'll probably go back down, but it's definitely high risk because it's either going to go here or here, right? I'm going to wait till we have like a nice neutral candle over here and then I'll get in to a short. So this guy here, and we could also do this. We could put our trend line like that, and then if it breaks the trend line, that's another like it's just another confirmation. Okay, this guy here is giving us a trade, possibly. Let's just go back and look. Okay, so it's got all this here, and there's probably a fair value gap in there. Yeah, right here, right there. Okay, no, it didn't give us an entry yet. Okay, if this one gives us a short, I'm going to jump into there. So I'm going to jump in here, do a sell. So I got into a trade here into a sell, and we'll see. And this is high risk, this trade, and it's you know, I'm entering this trade because of the resistance, because of the VWAP break of the trend line. So there is a lot of confirmations, and it's below the VWAP there, right? But yeah, it is high risk, and it's going against me a little bit here. And we're going to look and see if there's a fair value gap in here. Yeah, there's one right there. So I would take if it hits this, take some profits, and then if it breaks that, it's going to come down here. Or it could just go sideways and then go up. Who knows? Anyways, it's kind of around our entry. It's weak. You can see the candles are really weak. Yeah, and if you don't feel confident in this trade, guys, like just get out of it if you don't feel confident in it because it's hanging around our entry. Man, imagine if I did all my 3 trades before 10 AM. That'd be pretty, quick. Okay, I don't like that. Let's see what happens here. Okay, the NASDAQ, you can see it's getting support at that 945. This is the 945 candle. Actually, the 945 candles this guy, but this guy was lower. And it just broke. Okay, this one's totally going against us. And look at that, it's going the other side of that trend line. So let's see what happens here. It could just go sideways and then come down. Okay, if we get a body open above all this, then I'm just going to get out of the trade. I'll take the loss there. And this one might give us our entry on the next body open if it's below this red line there. This guy looks like it's gonna, let's see, one more second. Yeah, okay, I'm getting out of that. You can stay in it if you want and see what happens here, but I would just get out of it because the body opened above our green line. Okay, the NASDAQ, I'm gonna get in this NASDAQ trade. So this one here, that's the sell target. It's really, really close. Uh, let's go in. So it's a sell. So I'm in this trade there, and oops, I took 3 trades already. Oh man, okay, that sucked. So it pumped right back up to the VWAP. Okay, and okay, it's giving me my exit model. I'm just gonna get out pretty soon here at like next time it kind of ticks down. Nope. Okay, I'm getting out. Okay. Okay, that sucks. We just had 2 losses. Well, we had 2 profits and 2 losses. So we're back down to basically, I'm gonna check my account. Where am I? Back down to where I was. Yeah. Okay, so um yeah, this is kind of, see, this one's still below the VWAP. This guy here is touching this top fair value gap. So let's just delete all these. Okay. And this guy's probably going to go all the way up here. Yep. Okay, if we get a candle body open above this one, above here, with our Hintakeyashi candles. So if we get a candle body above here, you could take a really high risk long here. We'll see what happens. Yeah. Okay. See, I'm done trading today, guys. Like I've already taken well, I took 4 trades. I wasn't thinking, but I'm gonna, of course, like I'm sticking around to 10:30. Um, yeah, I'm not really sure about this trade. Like basically, you'd want a body open above here. So, but you can see it's not really. It's like this. These candles are bullish, but it's not. I think it's going to come back down. Actually, we'll have to see. And then this guy here. This is probably a better trade. Is to short from here, but I would short from here. So under this green line is where I would get into a short for this. If this comes down, I think this is a better position than this here. Like from here to here. If we get a body open above there, I just think this is better. So you'd enter because then you'd be under the VWAP, you'd be under this really strong support of the Tokyo low, and you'd be under that 930 high. So this guy's coming back down. So good thing we didn't get in there. We'll see what happens here at the VWAP for US30. And we will see here. It kind of sucks. I took two really quick, nice trades, made I think it made like $300 of profit, and then boom, I lost it right away. That's trading for you though. Anyways, I'd rather have a break even day than a loss. That's what I'll say. So you can see there's a little wee trend line coming across here, right? So I think it's broke that. But trend lines, they don't mean all that much. I really just use them to get in and out of trades, right? So if we get a body open, below this VWAP, then the next thing we'd watch for is the bottom of the Tokyo. And then this is the 930 um, open. So it's the high basically of 930. And yeah, we'd want a body open below here. NASDAQ came down, but now it's going sideways. We can delete this here. And let's see. See if it opens below the VWAP would be good. Okay, and we can take this line out. That was the fair value gap way up here. So this would be our if for a long for here, our entry would be a body open above these candles. So you got two trades here. Like no matter what direction it goes, it's going to give us a good trade. The US30. So if it comes back up and we get a body open above these candles, it's likely going to go to here. And I would like this trade though, the short, but we'll know pretty soon because this is really strong support where it is right now. And the NASDAQ is going up here. So we'll know the next candle, if it opens above, that line was about here. And that would be the target for your long in the NASDAQ. My gut feeling is like keep on trading, but you gotta I did 4 trades today, which I should only do 3, right? So I gotta stay out. Because yeah, your instincts are gonna be like, "You gotta make it back, you gotta make it back," you know? Even though I didn't have a loss, I broke even today, but, that's what your gut's gonna tell you is like, keep on trading, you gotta make money, you're doing this to make money." You gotta just not listen to it. So, I don't like this because it created equal highs here, right? So for me, this means it's probably just gonna range. So I wouldn't get into a trade here. Um, this guy here, we got to see if it's going to open below our green line or if it's going to open above these bodies. We can take our trend line out. We will see. We'll see what happens here. We got 30 more minutes, and today's the day that normally there's not too many people. Oh, wow, there's a lot of you guys. There's 8 people. It says 8 people in the live. Thanks for coming out, guys. I really appreciate that. Like I know you guys don't have to show up every single day, but you do. That's amazing. I'm gonna do my best to make everyone that's VIP, like to make you guys really profitable in trading. But if I could ask, like, just please go through the course because I'm still getting questions from people that are in the course, and it's from VIP members. So just you guys, you have to go through the course. Okay, it's super important. It's like just going to these VIPs, the lives. It's not enough because I might talk about something, and then you'd be like, "What is he talking about?" Right? Where everything I'm talking about is in the course. Like everything's in the course. Okay. So this would be awesome. If we got a short out of this, this would be really, really good. and I wish I could take it, but if I took it, I'd break my trading rules. And I just know from experience, guys, is just if you break your trading rules, things just start to go bad for you. You know. So this guy here, let's look at this. Okay, so I think on the next candle, if it opens, I know this one's kind of opened on the line, but let's take one that opens below the line here, and then we could come all the way down. Okay, this guy's really going for that fair value gap way up there. Let's just glance at this guy quick. Okay, so you could do this. If we get a body open above here, actually, let's put it up a little bit to these wicks. If you get a body open here, you could go for a quick long from here to here. Okay. And actually, let's move this one down. So we're just playing that fair value gap exactly. And this might happen really quick. Like it might wick if a body opens here, it might wick really quick there. So just keep that in the back of your mind. Yeah, see, you can see here, it actually found support and we'd never got an entry in that US30 trade. And the NASDAQ is, it's bullish, but we got a lot of neutral candles in here. So they're still fighting with price. Yeah, and if we get up here, then our session with the NASDAQ would mean it's just ranging. And same with US30, because we started trading pretty much around here. Like if it comes back down, and then tonight, I'll trade at um 8:30 probably tonight. I think. Here, let me check what time soccer is tonight. Because I think he has soccer at 7 tonight. And then I can trade from my car at soccer. So yeah, 7 to 8:30. Okay. So I'll look at the charts at 8 tonight and I'll see if I can find a setup in the gold or NASDAQ, like the kind of the intraday one. I've been posting, just posting it in the group. Um, I gotta call it the community. They want us to call it the community, not group. Uh, on the 15-minute chart, right? I've been trying to do one every single day. Yesterday I couldn't do one though because I was driving at that time back home from soccer. But yeah, tonight I should be able to do one. And basically what I use for that, which will be okay, we might get a trade here. It'll be in the strategies section in the course. So I'm going to put that together probably this weekend. I'll put that together as a strategy section for the course, and that'll just be available for VIP members. Uh, but yeah, I have a really good strategy for Asia session. So Tokyo session from 8:30 till like 10. You'll get a like every time you get a trade set up coming out of a range in gold or the Nasdaq. Yeah, so that'll be good. Okay, so you can get into a short here in the US30 pretty soon. Like, there's the timer right there. You guys should all have the timer on your chart. That's in the course. It's super important to know the time of the candles when you're scalp trading. And let's find a target. We're here. Uh, oh, that was the target. We're at the target. Our entry's at the target. Oh no. Okay. Okay, we have one way down here. Okay, so it could find some support here and go like this, but I think overall, guys, we're coming down to here. So I'd probably take that trade if I was, didn't already do my trades. Yeah, we're probably going to come down here, and that'd be a nice little profit from there to there on a 50K account. I trade US30. I'll trade 6 lots. But if you're just getting started, like trade one lot, guys. It's not, when you're just getting started, it's not about like making profit, really. Like I know that sounds crazy, but it's more about just, getting a feel for how things are. And then you'll notice, like in a couple of months, just doing the same thing 5 days a week over and over and over again, like the candles will like it's weird. It's like they start talking to you. Like they start telling you what they're gonna do. It's so strange. So yeah, once you get yourself to that point, it's like fun. It's fun to trade. But right now I know it kind of feels like when you're new, it's like nerve-wracking and you're like your heart's pounding. It's like, oh my God, I'm gonna have a heart attack kind of thing. So if you have that feeling, you have to drop your lot size. Like basically it's your body saying like you need to drop your lot size, right? So drop down to one lot. And that's why I recommend if you're a beginner, just always just trade on one lot until you're confident. And then eventually you'll get yourself to trading on, 100K, 150K, 200K account. And it'll, you'll be like not emotionless, but like you won't have that feeling of like, kind of thing, right? Where your heart, like your chest is pounding when you're in a trade. Like I'm trading on 15 lots, guys, in US30, and like I don't like I have feeling towards it, but it's not like, I don't like my heart's not pounding or anything. And years ago when I started trading the NASDAQ, I think 2020 or something. Um, I remember at the start I was just like, like my heart was pounding and I was like, "Oh my God, am I gonna pass out?" kind of thing. Okay, so this guy here is working out for us, this little trade, and we should come down to here. Actually, I'm gonna talk about that in my daily rant video in my car is the feeling of trading when you're getting started. I'm just going to jot that down in my notes here because I think that's a really good topic that a lot of people don't really think about is like if you feel like you're going to have a heart attack, it means like, slow down with your lot size. Feeling in trading. Yeah. And the good thing about uh Tradeify, the prop firm that I'm recommending like at the moment, it might change maybe next year, recommend something else or whatever. Um it's there's no time limit to it. So that's something that's new because the first couple challenges that I did with them, there was a time limit. Okay, so this guy here, we could pull back up. Sorry, guys. I would have said take some profit there. It's back to like our entry point roughly because I think we got in on this candle here, right? So, but yeah, we should come down here. Like this wouldn't worry me. Even if we came all the way back up here, we still should come down to there. But yeah, if we get back to our entry point, and you didn't like you should have sorry guys, I was talking, blah blah blah. You should have your trend line like that, right? So it broke, and then likely maybe it might actually come back down from here. But yeah, if you're uncomfortable with things, like you can get out because you should be in like right now, you should be in a bit of profit from that. And yeah, Nasdaq's going for this top. So this next body open, you could get in a trade in the Nasdaq. Once again, only take 3 trades, guys. Like don't over trade. You got to make that a habit. Like I did 4 trades today just because like I kind of lost track of how many trades I was at. And my last 2 trades I had losses. If I hadn't have taken that 4th trade, then I'd be in profit today. I wouldn't be like right now I'm at break even for the day, right? But I'll trade again tonight um, during the Tokyo session. So this one's not giving us our entry. It's a body open above this line. And then this guy here is back down. So yeah, you can get out of this if you want, or you can stay in, whatever you want to do. I think it's going to come down here because why would it just stop there? Um, I think overall, like it might do something like this, but overall, we should be down here. And this guy, in 20 seconds, we're going to get our entry, and it's not going to be that great of a trade because it's already halfway there, but still, it's something. And I'll put the trend line on here. Yeah, sorry about this. It went against us there, guys, and, I was talking, I didn't even notice. Okay, it's more than halfway there now. Oh, man. That sucks when it gives you a bad entry. Yeah. I don't know if this one's worth it anymore. It's so close to it. I think if we pull back, yeah, see how it's pulling back here? If it pulls back a little bit more, I think jump in. But this one now could do like what this guy's doing here, right? It could do a little sideways action and then go up. But yeah, it's really gonna wanna go here. Like if we put on the standard candles, like look at them. See this gap in price here? So it's probably gonna wanna go to here, okay? Or even touch the top of the um, range there, or even take out this liquidity. Yeah, see, we're getting this big pullback now. So just wait to see what happens, okay? Because it could just go like this, or who knows? Maybe it could come down to the VWAP. These would still all be higher lows if it did that, or could shoot back up. Who knows? So that trend line's broken, so we need to get rid of it. And this guy's really struggling going sideways here. So if you're just sticking and staying in this trade, I would definitely sell 50% now. Like you have some profit. We got in over here, right? So, take your 50%. You can see it keeps on it keeps on coming here and then going back up, right? Like going sideways, right? But overall it should come down. It's basically struggling with this back here. And that's good. So if we get a body open here, then this is our next stop. Okay, and this guy here looks like he's going to give us some sideways action here. So this would be a high risk trade is for you to just buy right now in the Nasdaq. So you can do that if you want. We're probably going to go here. Like it'll probably do something like this, except the Nasdaq's going to go up and US30 will probably come down. And that might be so when these trades are done, that might be 10:30. I don't know. We'll have to see because it's really slow right now, eh? Very slow. Oh, there you go. Look at that. Oh my god, look at this guy. Jeez. Okay, so sell this. Get the hell out of that. This one you would have got stopped out. Oh my god. So red folder news was at 10, but I don't know what they're or not red folder, orange folder. We had this at 10, but it's 10 it's 10:13, and all of a sudden just for no reason it decided to take off. That's very strange. Okay, yeah, I definitely if you got in this trade, the long, just get the hell out of it. Like that's way too big of a move. This guy here, hopefully you sold your 50% and then you had a stop loss here, or not a stop loss, but like the break even of where you got in. Don't stay in this trade. If you for some reason didn't sell 50% here or whatever, like I wouldn't stay in this. Even if it does come back down here, like you're thinking, oh, it's going to come back down. This is just too it's just too crazy, right? Like we could get a body open here and then it can continue up. Okay. And same with the Nasdaq here. Like just because it looks like it's pumping, which it is, I wouldn't stay in that trade. Like I'd just get out of it because it can come down as fast as it went up. That was nuts though. And this kind of stuff happens every now and then. I'm sure if we looked around online, we could figure out why it did that. But some big institution must have thought, oh, I want to take price up here now. So they just like click market order on like $1 billion or whatever and threw price rate up there. Okay, so I guess these guys here, I don't think it's gonna. What's wrong, Lulu? Lulu's under my desk just growling. That was weird, eh? The exact same time, um, NASDAQ took off, US30 took off. Let's see if gold did it as well. Yeah, gold did it as well. So they're cooking up something. Something must be going on. There must have been some kind of news or something that came out because that's a pretty big move. Like a retail trader, guys, we can't do this. 0.70% there. So if your lot size was too big, you would have wiped out your account. If you didn't hit hit sell at your entry. Okay, here we go. Now it's kind of dropping, but it could just go like this and then continue up. Who knows? I guess if you're in both of these trades, maybe maybe actually broke even. Well, this one here, I was saying, either get out or sell 50% or whatever type thing. And then this guy, I don't know how many people got into that trade there because it was going sideways on us. But yeah, if you're in one lot, two lots, three lots, probably even six lots in US30, this is probably okay. But yeah, that would suck um, to see that and then have to hit sell like around here to get out of that trade. Lulu, what is wrong? Why are you pissed off? Huh? I even gave her a treat before I came upstairs. Grumpy. She's grumpy today. Lulu, what's wrong? Huh? No more grumpy. Okay. So the Nasdaq, I think we're going to find support, and I think it's going to continue going up. Here, it looks like it's finding support above this 930 there, and US30 is not like you can see Nasdaq's above the Tokyo. US30 is still in the Tokyo, so who knows what's going to happen here. Um, yeah, but I don't think anything's going to come down. I think that unless it like wicks down, like it wicked up. Yeah, it'd be interesting to see what was going on there. Like, what kind of news went out? Did Trump all of a sudden just tweet something? Normally that's what it's from is like someone in the political space says something like through a tweet or whatever, and then the market reacts to it normally because there's nothing really over here. Like we've got this here, which is nothing um, at 10 a.m., which you saw that on the chart. It was like 10:10 or something. Yeah, 10:12. This guy here is 10:12 as well. And 10:12. Yeah, 10:12 is in gold where it happened too. So you could, here, we'll use this guy and we'll put it up here. So this this would be high risk, but you could long from here. So you could do a long from there, like a body open, right? And then you could long. because the trend is definitely up. If we look at the 15-minute, yeah, look at it. Like that looks really nice, eh? So we'll see. Like you can see it's giving a little range in here. I wouldn't short this. Like if it body opens here, guys, below this green line here, we'll just change it to red. I wouldn't short that just because overall that like you'd be trading against the 15-minute chart, which the 15-minute chart's really freaking bullish right now. Like those candles are massive. Like to do this, guys, this is billions and billions of dollars to move the price like that. So we know the institutions are trading. So we don't want to just jump in and be like, trade against you guys. Maybe a UFO landed or something, and that made the price go up. That's what everyone's talking about, eh, is the aliens and stuff. I don't know. I chatted with my mentor about it, like my trading mentor, and he believes it's true. He's like, yeah, they're like interdimensional beings and stuff. He's like probably one of the smartest people that I know of. So I don't know. I kind of just try and stay out of that stuff, like the politics and the what they talk about on the news, because I don't have time to look into things like that. Yeah, I know if I was to look into it, it'd, like, consume all my time. I'd be like I'd go down the rabbit hole, right? But, yeah, it's pretty crazy some of the videos you're seeing, and who knows, maybe a lot of them could be AI. And the other weird thing is why is it always in the US, right? These UFO sightings and stuff. Okay, so we came down. We, so this looks bearish now, guys, but man, I don't know. I, uh I wouldn't take a short here, but it could if the body opens below here, because you have the Tokyo high rate there, so that's really strong support. So I don't know if this is worth like, yeah, it's not worth to just jump in there because it could just go back up from here, or who knows, maybe it'll be like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go and take out all these. Like, there's a fair value gap way down here, right? That hasn't been taken out, I think. Yeah, way back there we found before we started. So we'll have to see. And then these guys have been taken out. So we'll get rid of them. They got taken out within seconds. And we'll have to see this. We'll have to see what happens here. So there's definitely a huge gap within here. We'll look. Yeah, look at massive one. Here, let's look at the 15-minute chart. We'll see what it looks like because it's going to show signs of. Yeah, see, this candle here still has 6 minutes before it opens. So if it opens down here, then sure, maybe we could take a trade from here to here, but yeah, I wouldn't like we got another 6 minutes. It could come all the way down to there within the 6 minutes, but I wouldn't like these candles are just too big and scary. I would stay out, guys. I wouldn't just jump in there just because you're like, "Oh, but it's telling us to go short." But yeah, we should come down to here. US30 is really struggling. It's just going sideways. I think we're going to go like this and then break out. It's interesting, eh, how this just pumped and then it's coming back down to basically like, I think our entry was around here for the long, and then it's coming back down there to fill all these. the imbalances. A fair value gap is just imbalance in price, right? So it's filling all that imbalance. Um, and then US30 is just going sideways, like it's not filling this imbalance. But at some point in time, it's going to have to fill the imbalance in price. Like you think like this happened here, why wouldn't they do this to all the indices and even gold is like, balance out price now. Like look at gold's not doing it either. Gold's like US30, right? It's just going sideways. So I like to trade during Tokyo session, guys. I like to trade gold is probably the number one that I'll look at. And then the NASDAQ US30, I don't touch because there's not enough liquidity during Tokyo session. Like with some brokers, you'll hit buy and you'll get your buy will fill up here, right? If you're trading on a big account. So, yeah, I don't like trading US30 during the Tokyo session. So we didn't come down to that line there. So basically, it's found support on top of the Tokyo there. So we'll have to see what happens when it comes back in here. Because I'd rather see a long here, guys. You know, but yeah, I'm surprised it didn't come down to there. Who knows? Maybe it will. Maybe it'll just go sideways and then come down. And I don't think we're going to get another trade here. Because by the look of things, US30 is just going sideways. NASDAQ, I think the NASDAQ's going to range. Like, I don't think we'll get this long out of here. And you don't want to be trading short right now. Like, if you trade short, you're against the 15-minute chart. You'll be trading against it. If we were to have a candle open below here, then sure, you can trade short because it's probably going to come down here. Lulu, what is wrong? What's going on? What's with all the growling? I think she just wants attention. Oh, jeez. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but she's really like growling on the floor. She never does that. She went outside. She's got food. She's got water. I think she just wants my attention. Okay, so now this guy's looking weak. Let's look at the gold. Nope, gold's going sideways. So, yeah, this thing could just crash. Look at this. Let's look at the 15-minute chart. What does it look like? Eh, it's still saying don't trade. That's crazy, eh? Like how much money it would take to do that. That's nuts. You guys saw it, eh? It happened so fast. Let's look at this guy. Yeah. Yeah, it's everything's just telling me just don't trade, just wait, just see what happens here. Even though I'm not going to trade anyways because I've done my I did 4 trades today. So that's bad. I was supposed to do 3 and then I kind of lost track of things and I did 4 trades. Yeah, this thing looks like it's going to tank, but I don't trust it. I think it might just range here and then later on it might come down. We'll have to see. This one's back in that range, right? Okay, so I think we should just call it a day, guys. Like there's no trade right now. Um, this just to blindly enter a short here, which that's like the feeling it gives you, right? Is oh, price needs to come down again. I think would be like really, really high risk just to blindly hit hit sell on this guy, US30, and then the NASDAQ is not giving us a trade. Like it either has to come down to here, and then we could get a trade if it opens below there because they line up with the 15-minute chart, right? If we get a body open below here, or the trade I'd rather have is a long position from here. Okay, so if you didn't take your 3 trades today, that's what I'd be looking at. Is I'd want a long position from here, like the body opens there, and then it'll probably run up because here's a lot of liquidity. If we go back here on the 15-minute chart, there's all this. It's going to want to go up here, right? So if we get a body open above that green line, then there's definitely targets over here. Yeah, like look at all that. So yeah, it's probably going to want to go and fill all these. And if you're to drop down on the 1-minute chart, which would take a while for you to scroll all the way back here, but you could probably find some 1-minute fair value gaps that when you do get in your trade there, that its price is definitely going to go to, right? But pretty much all the way up to here. Like it wouldn't surprise me if we were, we ended the day up here in the NASDAQ, which would be a killer trade. But don't just click buy, guys. Like, wait till we get a body open here and then you can get in and, you know, I wouldn't say hold it to there, but, um, if you wanted to, you could put a stop loss here and take profit there if you wanted to, because likely it'll probably do that. But yeah, that's what I see is happening. But we need that body to open above here. So yeah, there's no trade. Okay, so that's it for me today. I'm just gonna check the comments here. So we got one comment by Matt. How do you change the lot size on Trade when it links to TradingView? Okay, so um, basically, when you're logged into your account, okay, it'll be like this would be a red button, this would be a blue button, and then you set it to one-click trading. Okay, so one-click trading. All that's in the like if you go to day number 5, it shows you how to do it, right? So you set to one-click trading, and then right here is your lot size. So you basically click that where it says 2, and then you can change your lot size in there. But you have to connect to your broker to do it. So you'd have to connect to Tradeovate to do it. And then, yeah, it's just really easy. And then you're just clicking buy and sell through here. It's really easy. It's all in day number 5. Like everything I've just said is over here. So if you go to day number 5, where's day 5? Right here. And then you watch this video, turn on turning one-click trading on, how to set your lot size, like it's all in there, right? Okay. So that's it from me today, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And yeah, we only had that one really, really big surprise was this right here, but hopefully you took 50% there. And that NASDAQ trade was crazy. Holy smokes. That would have been a banger for the people that were in that. And we did, I think we called like 7 trades today. That's crazy. So that's it. I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'll turn off the